Welcome to Stouffer's Fit Kitchen. Prime cuts of meat, 25 grams of protein, and savory mouth-watering sides. It's the perfect balance of delicious and nutritious, making it just the right fit for you. Stouffer's Fit Kitchen meals. This is fit.
There's a story out there. What's your take on it? And our answer was, we don't believe it's accurate. We don't believe it's false. But obviously, that's our take on it. And reporters were saying to us, well, is there anybody that you can point to substantiate this claim? Now, remember, this all started with the FBI coming to us, bringing it to our attention, saying that the story in the Times was not accurate. In fact, it was BS. And all we did was simply say, that's great. Could you tell other reporters the same thing you're telling us? And I would think that other reporters, yourself included, would think that that would be a helpful thing to get the story straight. All we sought to do was to actually get, or should leave you to believe, and I continue to see reports coming from different media sources that are saying, you know, when they checked in with law enforcement or intelligence community sources, there's nothing more than has been previously reported over and over again. So at some point, you do have to ask yourself, what are you actually looking for? How many times do you have to come to the same conclusion before you take the answer? And that's what I would, Mara?
Just to be clear, just to follow up on that, did you personally reach out to Pompeo?
I'm not going to discuss what we did internally. I'm just going to say that when we shared, we did our job about making sure that when reporters had questions, we let them know what subject matter experts were.
Sounded like the OMB director was leaving that as an open question to PD. I'm just wondering, what's the state of the promise? That you won't touch it for current retirees?
I think what the OMB director made clear is how it works. The budget is dealing with the discretionary, top-line discretionary numbers. Policy decisions are not part of the budget. That was what he was being asked and what he. So I just want to be clear in terms of what he was. And again, I think and I think the state of the promise is clear. And I think, as you point out, he has made the promise. He stands by the promise. The Treasury Secretary.
Current retirees, people near retirement, anybody paying into.
I will follow up specifically on that before I get. But I think the president has made very clear that
ultra-efficient vehicles of the future. Although we don't have all the answers yet, it's clear that NASA and its